professional role at Total Tools is the head of HR, and we look after the store network's HR capability. We've got over 80 stores, over 1,200 employees, and over 100 employees here in our support office. And with the staffing around the network, we ensure that the compliance needs are met by each of the stores and their franchisees. Total Tools HR aims to support franchisees with a number of areas of required HR support, being employee relations. We ensure that any time a franchisee's got questions or their management team's got questions around any of the employment matters in their business, we are there to support. We support from an audit and a compliance perspective, and we really support our stores pay their staff the right rates, and any of the award requirements that are changing on a day-to-day basis, we ensure that they're compliant from that perspective. And then finally, we're there to really support the franchisees run their businesses from a HR perspective and ensure that we give advice and support that will ensure that they're doing a great job by their people. So from a recruitment perspective, we facilitate a system. We've got an applicant tracking system that supports the franchisees in being efficient and targeted in their recruitment. The system is one that we've put in place that allows us to template the job ads. So from a franchisee's perspective, they will request a role be filled. We will post the role in conjunction with the franchisee, and then from that point, the franchisee owns the process, does the recruitment. However, if there's any support that's required from a HR perspective, we're very happy to work with the franchisee to get the best results and the best people. The key trends and the main purpose of our HR function is to support the franchisees with any of the changes in legislation or anything that's changing from a people perspective, and therefore we are always proactively informing and supporting our store network and franchisees of any changes that may occur from a human resource perspective. The HR support function at Total Tools at the moment is a HR advisor who's our specialist employment relations advice, and she really supports the franchisees on a day-to-day basis anytime they've got questions, or the store management anytime they've got questions. We ensure that any of the requirements from a HR perspective are covered from the employee life cycle, from start of employment to end of employment, so we're there by your side every day of the week. In terms of our brand and how it supports us attracting staff, it is a key driver in supporting our franchisees gain and hire the best people in the market. The brand is one that is attractive, it's known everywhere, and therefore the people that we're targeting out there are often drawn to the name of Total Tools. The expertise and talent in our business is exceptional because our brand is a known brand. It's a franchise that is leading the market. We've got a number of other businesses that are chasing us and continue to do so, but we're always one step ahead, and that's because of the talent of the people that we attract and retain. And one of the key functions of HR in this business is to ensure that we are doing the right thing by our people to ensure that we continue to attract and continue to retain the best people. A typical day from a HR perspective would be one whereby we would be working on our strategic focus and ensuring that we can support our store network to be successful from a day-to-day perspective. We're also engaging in continual discussions with franchisees and their management team on the employment relation matters that occur. And we're also ensuring that we review the processes and systems that the stores have to ensure that they're got efficiency from a HR and people perspective. We also offer a number of templates and processes to ensure that the life cycle of the employee is managed suitably from a franchisee's perspective. role is a fantastic role in Total Tools. I am engaged by franchisees on a day-to-day basis and have great relationships with all of our franchisees, and that engages me to help them, to help their businesses become successful, because without fantastic people in their businesses who are trained and capable, then they won't get their outcomes, and therefore that drives myself and my support network. The aim of Total Tools HR is to ensure that we retain all of the best people, and therefore when we introduce the training function and we introduce the support mechanisms for our store owners and also our managers in the stores, it's ensuring that we are retaining them for the long term. If we're bringing in the systems and the processes and the capabilities to ensure that they're the best, that will ensure retention. HR has significantly changed in Total Tools since I've been in the role. The business originally started with one HR resource, and over the years now we've grown to two, and we're looking to grow further into the future. The focus on HR has also grown, whereby initially we just had templates and limited systems, but since starting in the role we've implemented tracking systems to support the franchisees gain better employees. We've ensured that there's an audit process that supports compliance. We've introduced a health check that ensures that businesses are running from a healthy perspective, from a HR and people perspective. And we've really focused on the employment relations of the business to ensure that the franchisees and store managers have got somebody to talk to around their people on a day-to-day basis. We've recently introduced a training platform that is also ensuring that the skills and capability of our management, our franchisees and all of our staff are up to the best in the industry, and we'll continue to strive to improve the capability we're offering for our stores on a day-to-day basis. In terms of advice for a franchisee, it is a big challenge, however it's a fun challenge. When you're dealing with people, and from a HR perspective, we're always going to support you from a people perspective, it's a fantastic journey and the rewards are limitless. So I implore you to consider, and we'll be there to help.